Hello, everybody. It is Saturday, the 28th of October. I want to talk about mainly compassion, but prayer, divine intervention, and compassion, and what part it plays in the whole creative process. Because I am now quite certain that Jesus was the intention for himself, that he would become this being that is all compassion. That would be compassion. And there are many on the same path that I can hear. Oh, we should all be compassionate, and this world will only be a great place if we're all compassionate beings. And really, they're not thinking it through. I don't think Jesus thought it through. What it would actually mean to be that being, or how you would perceive reality if you were that being. I want to talk about that here. Now, again, we are multi-dimensional beings as we are. We receive information of a lot of different energies, and they all bring a specific knowing. So again, fear would tell you about danger, sadness would tell you about loss, guilt brings to you the knowledge that you've done something wrong. Compassion is the knowledge of suffering of others. That is the knowledge that is brought to you by compassion. You know the suffering of others. So then, if you were a being that is, first of all, to me, these different energies are all contained within the same light. They're just different aspects of the same light. So if you put a white light through a prism, you will see that it is made up of all the colors of the rainbow. And those are the colors of the rainbow. But they are all part of the same light. So if you are in fear and sadness and compassion, you are aware of one aspect of what is contained in the light. So again, if you were the fullness of compassion and it brings to you the knowledge of suffering of others, then if you become that being that is fully compassionate and nothing else, then all you would know is the suffering of others. That is, your whole perception of this reality and of creation as a whole would be, it is suffering. Because that's all you can know on that energy. And then think about it. Is that the will of the Creator for you, that you should become that being that knows Him only as suffering? Can that possibly be His will? He is all possibilities, He is everything, and it is His will that you should know Him only as suffering? I don't think so. But if we go on, and here is, as I said, they are part of the same light. They tell you that there is something wrong, what we call the lower nature. They tell you there is something wrong. And if you stay on that energy, it will take you to that outcome, because that is what it has knowledge of. It cannot take you anywhere else. Unless, and here's unless, there is divine intervention. And what is creating the divine intervention? And that is you. In part, at least, it is you. It is your prayer that intervenes. Your desire for a change. your desire to be taken to a different outcome is what intervenes on the path. And then the fact that you are being given, that your intention, you really have to be on the level of intention, not just desire, not just I want, but, and here's what is it you need to believe on. First of all, yes, you need to believe on your intention that it is the right thing, and you're no longer, there's no longer any doubt. That is what needs to happen. That's your intention. But also it says believe that you have received it. And that is then belief on the Creator as the giver. So the two parts are coming together. And then there's, first of all, a transformation of reality, but there's also a transformation of the feeling. So your prayer creates a point of change, and then, as I said, what is the feeling inside of the prayer? Because it cannot be fear or compassion or anything else. They are the problem. Yeah, and what is in the moment of prayer is belief, and that is certainty. Certainty in what it is you're asking for, certainty that you will receive, that you have received. And there you're going actually beyond your five senses, because they only know what is in existence already. So you need to know you need to be certain there's something in existence before your five senses can pick it up. And then the feeling that was before, fear, anxiety, compassion, yes, that knowledge of suffering, they will be transformed into a feeling of joy and a feeling of gratitude. And there's really the moment where it is not Satan will transform himself into an angel of light. He can't do that. You have to transform him. Your prayer needs to transform him from the energy of fear through the intervention, through creating a new path to a different outcome that will then transform Satan into an angel of light, of joy and gratitude. But here's again, if you insist that you are only compassion, you've jammed yourself on that color of the rainbow, you've become a one-eyed person, and that is what I should be, then that transformation can actually not take place. Because then you can no longer change. That feeling can no longer change. You insist that that's who you are. And again, there's an intention. It would be your intention that you would be that. And I would say for Jesus made that intention a certainty. And that was his prayer. That's a prayer of many now. But is it wisdom? You know, you can create certainty, doesn't mean what you're asking for is wise. And I don't think it is. So there's really knowing what it is we're doing, not condemning the different aspects, the different knowings that are within us, but see their purpose. See that divine intervention can only happen if you are an active part of it. You need to be that which asks in order to be given. And then really, yes, if you are only compassion, that is all you will know of creation. You will only know suffering, because that is the knowledge that it brings to you. and then insisting that you are that unchangingly, then that means prayer can actually not work. There can be no prayer, nor can there be a transformation of reality or the feeling inside of yourself. And I don't think it is wisdom. And it cannot be the will of the Creator. To my mind, it cannot be that. Anyway, I leave it at that for today, and I talk to you again soon. Bye.